Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassidy. Today we're going to be talking about incoming freshmen. When it comes to college, it's hard. I'm gonna be quite frank for the moment. I cheated! Like in high school, like I literally did that. It's literally fine. Like college is gonna be a breeze. Got there, failed, passed, failed. I personally took the beating so that you didn't have to. This video is to teach you about the beating and how you can avoid the beating. I want to go ahead and get started, but first, this is going to be a video, pretty much, it's going to start really generically, but then as we go down the list, it's going to get really specific for Howard students especially. You are going to Howard, congratulations, you have made one of the best decisions that you could have ever made for your entire life. Everything will change about you, and it's going to be the best change of your life, so be ready and be prepared. Alright, let's get started, because I'm getting corny. So my first thing is you must have a reliable device. You need a reliable phone. You're going to need a reliable laptop. You have access to your fingertips for scholarships, for emailing people, for getting things done. And so if you don't have anything reliable, you ain't getting nothing done while you're here. Well, I personally, for you, suggest that you get that done before you step foot on this campus. My second thing is have multiple means of money. You're gonna need a lot of access to money while you're here. You're gonna be eating at food trucks. You're gonna be eating at hopefully you're not gonna be spending your actual hard-earned money at the cafe. And you will be doing a lot of stuff with your friends, because your friends like to act like they're rich. They really not, but they're gonna try to tell you that they are, but we're gonna keep it pushing. You're gonna need a debit card especially. It's really smart for you to have a savings account. So me personally, I had a credit card, and I also had an extra investing account that I had stashed money in. My next thing is, it's really helpful to have someone in the area, especially if you're going out of state, to have someone in the area. I found it super helpful because I'm actually, Howard is not close to my house at all. If you're in state or if you're really close to home or living at home, even this may not apply to you, but I think it's just a great thing to have, especially for emergencies. You will need a suit. If you're trying to make any kind of money moves at school, if you ain't got no suit, then literally what are you doing? Especially at Howard, you're gonna need to make an impression. You're going to need to dress and impress. You never know who you're meeting. You never know who you're talking to. So you're gonna need to be on point at all times. So make sure you have a business casual and also a business professional outfit. You're gonna need some business professional and casual shoes. That means heels for you ladies and flats, some dress shoes for the men. On the topic of clothes, don't bring them if you don't need them. Alright guys, so now we're going to be starting my top 10. I really don't know if this is 10. I'm just going to tell you it's 10. It might be 11. Number 1, record your personal moments. You're going to need to record all of the crazy, the foolishness, and the butt kicking that you do your freshman year. My next thing, a roommate situation. Now, you're not going to get too in depth with it, but if you live with me, if you know me personally, you know that me and my roommate, you know, I really hope and pray that you have a great roommate situation. I personally only had one roommate. Personally, I'm gonna be quite frank with you like I was. Me and my roommate did not have a great relationship. We actually pretty much ended the semesters fighting. We didn't really talk to each other. I actually got over it. I don't recall saying goodbye to her. But then I was actually at peace with that. I truly don't want that for anyone, because it's truly not a fun experience, because you're having to live with this person for like a very long time, in my opinion. And if this person does not like you or you guys don't get along, ain't nothing happening. I think my roommate was actually great. I think she was a great person. I think what she was doing was great, very successful. I really wish her the best. But just like living together, I didn't see that. So it's what it is. Oh, if you don't have a mentor, get one. If you can't get one, don't be pressed about it. Don't be upset. Don't be mad. Don't be jealous. You will find one just like doing things that interest you. You will find a friend. You're like, hey, you're older than me. You've done this before. Be my mentor, la la la. Or even, you don't even have to be your formal mentor. Just say, hey, can I ask you a couple questions? And they answer the questions, and then that's the end of the relationship. That's fine too. But don't be pressed if you don't have like a formal anyone who's your formal mentor. I personally did not have a mentor my freshman year, but I made it. I'm fine. I learned things. I did things. I was successful in some way. And then actually going to my sophomore year, I actually have 2 mentors. So, you know, things happen, things change, but don't be discouraged just because you don't have one. It's really not the end of the world. And if you do have any questions, I will leave my email down below, and also all of my information, so you can don't Snapchat me. So you can tweet at me, I guess, or tweet me questions, hashtag, or you can Instagram DM me, whatever floats your boat. The thing about money, everyone tries to front and pretend like they're rich. They are not. Their parents are. A lot of the people who think that you may have a bag, their parents have the bags. We go to Howard to work on having the bag and to be in our bag and to be spending our own said bag. They don't got no bags, okay? A lot of the money that I have, my parents sent to me. However, I did have a job my second semester, but a lot of the people that you think have money, no, be secure in that. But if you do have money, be smart with it, save it, spend it wisely. A lot of the things that you think that you're probably gonna need, you really don't. But like, save it, please. Whatever you do, parties not worth it. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on parties. Oh my god. Some were good, lots were bad. I can remember all the good ones. There are some things that I would love to talk about on here, but I'm just not going to because I don't want people to look at me differently. Like split things. How about that? If you wanna buy something, split it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now we're gonna get school related. Number one, go to class. You're paying for it. Your mother's paying for it. You are taking out loans. Whatever your needs are, go to class. I saw people coming in on, no, the thing is, I saw people in tests or quiz days that I had never seen people before. And then sometimes even on the test days, they didn't even show up. I'm like, how do you pay money to fail? At least try, because it's like the professor gets it. Like if you're just not getting the material, but you come to class like it's cool, it's calm, it's collected. Calculus is hard. You think I'm in here because I'm passing? No. It's all about that finesse, but you have to put in the work in order to finesse. Don't think that you can't just not show up, you know, for half the semester and think that you're gonna finesse someone. You might as well take your W and withdraw, period. Learn to study for real. Like I said earlier, I did cheat in high school and I thought that it was gonna be great. I was gonna like, it's gonna be a breeze, it's gonna be easy, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's not gonna happen. Like, learn how to study. Sometimes you feel like cheating really is the only option, and sometimes truly it is, but like don't make it literally your only option, especially in papers. A lot of people think that they can BS papers. Papers are hard to BS in college. It kind of depends. I was trying to BS in one class and I got a D on my midterm. And I don't tell a lot of people that because I was really ashamed of it. So please learn something. The next thing is, this is a major alert. Move on. When you take that L, when you walk out of that biology 101 class on a Friday afternoon, you just bombed that test. Your next move is to ask, what's the move tonight? Period. You can fail quizzes, fail exams, fail tests. It doesn't matter. You need to move on from those things, because if you're not constantly moving on, you're gonna get stuck. You need to just keep thinking, once you take that test, what's the next step? How do I do better? How do I keep improving, keep going, whatever you do? These next two tips are super, super important. One is be healthy, physically, emotionally, mentally. Physical health is super important. Make sure you're eating your vegetables, make sure you're eating your fruits. Please make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Don't do it for other people, do it actually for your own sake, but make sure you're okay on the outside, because a lot of the times when I see that I'm not looking good on the outside, ain't nothing happening on the inside. It's just dust and debris, okay? Period. Make sure you're taking care of yourself emotionally. Text your friend, call your friend. Don't think that don't automatically assume that something's wrong with your friends from back home or your mom or your dad. Just call them, ask, check in on them, because trust me, they're going through the same problems that you're going through, and they would love to hear someone that they love care about them and call them and talk about it with them. So just do those things. Also, mentally, make sure to stay mentally healthy. There's too much going on in this world for you to not make sure that you're okay. So make sure that you're okay before anyone else. My next thing and my last thing about making sure you're good and you were just okay is be okay with change. Your friends from back home, the friends that you left before you went to school, are not going to be the same friends that you have when you come back from school from your first break. They're not going to be the same person, and neither are you. If they try to tell you that your change is bad or you're different or you've changed, and they try to do it as some kind of negative connotation, I wouldn't say drop them necessarily, but I would definitely say make sure that you keep them at a distance, because they're toxic energies and they're trying to tell you that change is not important and change is bad, and it changes everything. Change is impactful. Change changes things. Change is literally what makes Howard so special. It's how it changes people. And yes, it may change you in some of the worst ways, and yes, it may change you in literally, it's going to change you in the best ways for sure. Just keep growing and don't let anyone try to hinder you from your change, period. This is going to get super Howard specific, so HU23, listen up. And be mindful where you are, who you're around, who you're with. Things happen, people know things, people know people. Those people know people. People talk. Your reputation at Howard is everything. I'm not saying that things aren't going to happen and, drama's not going to unveil itself and la la la. But just make sure that no one has anything that they can actually hold against you that is detrimental to your reputation at school. You never know who you're talking to. You never know who you have the potential to meet. It is so, so important. Above all, next to your grades is a social spectrum of things. Your reputation is literally everything. Be mindful what you're doing. Be mindful who's around you, what you're posting, what you're saying. Those things could and will and might be held against you. Now we all know the common phrase, the Howard runaround. You're going to be put to the test if you ever experience the Howard runaround. You need to learn to be okay with the BS. I'm going to say it again. You need to be okay with the BS. Period. Howard is great. It has a lot of great things, a lot of great people, a lot of great education, a lot of great places, but it also has its downturns. Everybody has their thing. Everyone has their BS that all the students have to deal with, and at least ours isn't racism. Like, I'm gonna just say it, at least ours isn't racism, because these are like of all things, we got a good, because racism and prejudice is not necessarily something that we deal with at all times that we would be experiencing on other campuses. I'm just saying, nobody knows what they're talking about. Counselors, advisors, they don't know what they're talking about. Teachers, professors, lab professors, it doesn't matter. Nobody knows what they're talking about. All the emails, they're all stupid. No one knows what's going on. You are not alone. A lot of the times that I found out information was from other students who had to literally drag that information out of people who are in power because they're hesitant and they don't like to tell us things. But you're gonna have to get used to it because, like I said, everyone has their BS, and this just particularly is Howard. They're gonna charge you for things that you never knew that you were owed for. You never thought that were due. Things, and it's like they put hold in your account. You're like, well, I thought I just saw this 24 hours ago. So what had happened in the office that they thought they was gonna put a hold on my account when there was no whole account 24 hours ago? And they go and they're like, oh, this such and such and such. We were just late putting that by. I apologize for the inconvenience, but you still owe me $200. That's how Howard would do you. Dirty, dirty. So just expect it, okay? And be okay, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna be getting our degrees and we're all gonna make magic happen. And then my last thing is, and I cannot stress this enough, act a fool. You're a freshman. Literally the golden hour of college. But it only gets harder and only gets more pressure because you're also growing up, you're also adulting, it's just getting complicated and mixed up and mixed things, and just act a fool. Like, you really truly have no responsibilities that first semester besides just making sure your grades are good. It ain't no thing. Like, it's just party shenanigans, basically. We won't be able to do it as much. Even though you are a freshman, there is still responsibility because you go to Howard, and so there's another standard, if that makes sense. Alright guys, so that's all I have to talk about today. Please come back to this video. This video will be posted forever and ever, so you guys constantly have access to it. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, again, I'm leaving all of my information down below and some of the things that I mentioned down below in the description box below. Just make sure you hit that like button, and also please subscribe. It really, really means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!